Hello, 𝑵.𝑺.𝑪 and finally the MCC update has finally dropped, and I was excited for it, but at the same time, I'm incredibly disappointed in it. So there's just really not much going on, and it feels like we've just been robbed, considering I'm an Xbox player and not a PC player, but the content really ain't there for Xbox at all. So we only got few things, but PC, they got so many things. And it's like, it's not really balanced out and it's really ain't fair. And there are content that should have been part of Xbox instead of just PC alone. But anyways, let's start off with some of the things that did come to Xbox. So first off is new nameplates. So I believe we got 20 more of them, or a little bit higher. So obviously we've got some Pride Months and a few other nameplates like memorable nameplates and Valentine's nameplates. Basically, just regular monthly basis nameplates. Some of them are pretty decent, and I really do like them a lot, and I really wish I'm gonna get them. So, obviously, you have to like wait for months and months and months, but it's just not that great, to be honest. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. Next is the Acrophobia skull for 𝑑.𝑺.𝑀. Finally, the skull is finally here, and that's the entire Halo game. And yeah, so it does what it says on the tin. You can just fly in the air, or you could just literally stop yourself in midair. But the thing is, though, it actually makes you go down a bit when you're like hovering. So I don't know if this is kind of like a gravity thing that 𝑑.𝑺.𝑀 has, but I'm not sure if this is a bug or not, or if this is literally how it actually works. So obviously, this skull was in the game files. The only way to activate it is just literally mod it, but at least we don't have to mod anymore and just literally just play it. So it's really nothing special, but obviously I would see people use the Acrophobia skull to just discover some things that we shouldn't see in the game. But it's not really a decent content. We already had this before with many other Halo games like Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, 4. So it's really nothing special, even Reach included. It's just nothing special, but it's too little too late for this skull to be available, because it should have been available when it wasn't in Inception. But yeah, let's move on to another feature. Okay, so next feature is theater mode for Halo 4's campaign and Spartan Ops, and it really did work. It really works. I could just speed things up, pause, and just go free cam, but there is a problem. So if you go back, it has a film error, and it kicks you out of the theater mode. So yeah, this mode doesn't properly work. So that's a big L right there. Just a big L. Because I've been waiting to see theater for Halo 4's campaign and Spartan Ops for years. But here we go. We got it. But if we play back, it crashes the entire thing. Not the entire game, but it's just crashes the theater. So if you want to literally play back, you unfortunately going to have to restart the whole entire thing. So yeah, wow. It's just really not that great. So let's move on to the next one. Next is Halo 3. It's got Escalation Slayer mode. So once again, not even new. I'm glad it's for Halo 3 right now. And there's also kind of different forms. So obviously you got default escalation, that is just a free-for-all. You got duels, Fiesta and Team version. So that's pretty cool. So I'm not entirely sure it's available in matchmaking right now, but it's available in custom games, so you can just hop on with your friends and just like try it out, see how fun. But let's move on to the next one. Next is the Golden Mower for Halo 2. So I actually found 2 Golden Mowers, and they only show up if you're playing the classic graphics. So I found them on the last mission that you start off when you meet up with the Elite and the Hunter, and the other one at the bridge where the Jackals and the drones would actually show up. I couldn't find the third one, but hey. So I believe there's only 4 missions that they are available in Halo 2's campaign. So try to have a good happy hunt, and it's literally okay to have the Golden Mowers because like finally it's available for Halo 2, because it's been in like all the Halo games now, because first off we had it in Halo 3, then Halo ODST and 4, and then CE, but now we finally got in Halo 2. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Let's just move on to the next one. Next up is controller mapping settings. So you can actually edit some layouts. So if you're incredibly frustrating with some of these controls, but if you want to customize, well, it's finally here. Some people did request this to actually be available in the game. And I do understand that some of the controls can be a bit of a pain in the ass, even with some basic controls. So yeah, feel free to actually like customize what kind of controls that you are most fitted with. And even on the PC version, you can actually share these layouts, but it's PC only, so I don't think Xbox is going to have that kind of feature. But I don't really care about the control bindings because I'm okay with my control settings, because I'm always going to be on recon. But if I feel like changing to like customs, how I feel, then it's all up to me. So yeah, nothing really that special, but it's a nice improvement just to see players get a little bit more comfortable with their own settings. Next is Halo 2. You could just board a hunter from the backside. So this only works if you have the bandana skull on. So it's just like Halo Reach's, but it's literally the most weirdest animation ever, because you're like not even properly holding the hunter, you're just like kind of inside it. So it's awkward, weird, and I don't really see people use it a lot. So it's kind of a pointless feature. It was a decent feature with Halo Reach, because Halo Reach, you weren't clipping through the hunter, but Halo 2, you are clipping through the hunter, and it's really odd and buggish. So yeah, not that great of a feature, but it's okay. Next is Halo 3's Forge. So we got some improvements that we could add, like flamethrowers and a few other things into any kind of map that we want, because there's always a limitation for certain maps for these items to be available. But finally, we can just like put on any kind of weapon that we want on the map. Same with vehicles as well. Well, nearly all of them. But we got new equipments. So we got the invisibility and the cloak, and I believe that's it. But we also got the auto turret, which is already available in the game since a few of its updates. But the good thing is, though, for the auto turret, it's actually fixed now. So, because last time that I saw it, last time I reviewed it, it literally targets you when you deployed it, when you're in the team mode. So it's kind of a bit stupid that you just literally got killed by your own turret that you deployed. But it's also fixed now, so I'm very happy with that. And I'm very happy for a lot of the weapons that is supposed to be in all the maps, just didn't really have the chance to be in. It's finally come, and I really honestly like to see the flamethrower just like increase the caps, because I want to see about like 4 or 5 flamethrowers to be in the map. So it would just be like a fucking flame troopers everywhere. That'll be awesome. But yeah, here's the turret, and it doesn't kill me instantly. All it does is just nothing. So yeah, that's a great fix. I really appreciate people free for doing that, because when it was first seen, it literally insta kills you when you deploy it for no reason. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this is probably the final one, and we got an 8-player firefight. So the cap has gone from 4 to 8. So this is only available in custom games, or custom firefight, if you will. And you could also search for firefight browser as well. So you can search up any kind of mode that you want, and it would be there. And we also had another mode that was from the beta, and it was a PvP mode that is only like a 3v3, but now you could do a 4v4, which is pretty sick. So yeah, I think this is the biggest strength that the game that the update offers. But anything else, it doesn't really carry that much weight. So yeah, you could do this with ODST as well. So it's not Halo Reach alone, but ODST is there as well. So you could just literally have 7 friends with you and just like go mental. Go absolutely mental. And I really love this part of the update because it feels so refreshing, and it deserves to be like in the game in general. So this is only available in customs. You can't see that in the actual matchmaking, which is unfortunate, but hey, if we are actually to see this in matchmaking, then obviously the difficulty is going to be a lot harder. So yeah, it's actually pretty sick just having like 8 players in a firefight mode. So I think you can actually capture it back to 4, I think, but it's up to you if you want to do a 4 or an 8-man squad. Because me, I'm definitely going to stick with 8, because it's a hell of a lot more fun with friends than just like having 3 other friends. But yeah, that's literally all of the updates. So yeah, I'm just upset. Very honestly, I'm just upset, disappointed in this update. Firefight is the only thing that is holding the weight of this update, but it's not doing great. We were originally supposed to have like 3 maps or more, but they just weren't available on Xbox. I searched high and low, even with some unreleased content from Combat Evolved to ODST. There was just nothing. So obviously PC got a hold of all of that, because of the modding community, and it's like, why not the proper Halo community? Because like, come on man, we've been waiting fucking 6 months, and this is what Xbox players get? Just barely anything? And PC having all the fucking stuff? Like, 343, what happened, man? Why focus on the PC? PC just really ain't that much interest. And there's really hardly any content there, unless you're just modding the whole thing, which don't really count. So yeah, I'm honestly disappointed with this update. Waiting for 6 months, and it felt like a lifetime. It really did, but it's just honestly not the update we waited for. We could have like so much more and so much quality life improvements, but we just didn't get anything at all. What we got is just the same old stuff that should have been in the game a lot earlier than just later, and that's it. So unfortunately, I am going to give this update a 4 out of 10, because it's just not great. Because it feels like we've just been robbed, and it's just completely unfair, because we already had 3 multiplayer maps, and they were so good, and we wanted more. And I wanted to play that reactor fucking map, because that map looks so goddamn sick, and it's supposed to be a big team battle map. But never gonna have a chance unless you had to buy a very expensive PC and buy very expensive stuff, and hopefully the fucking PC doesn't fucking go overheat and explode. Seriously, what happened, man? What happened, people free? Tell me. Why focus on this? It just really doesn't make sense to me. It just really doesn't. But yeah, 4 out of 10. Could have been a hell of a lot better for Xbox. It's just not really fair. It's just plain old stupid, to be honest. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to my channel, it really helps me out a lot. And what did you think about this update? You think it's good, bad, somewhere in between? What is your best part of the update that you enjoy? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.